Deep within the heart of the Green Valley jungle, life begins to stir. Birds sing their morning songs, monkeys leap from tree to tree, and the mighty elephants march toward the river for their morning bath. But on this day, something evil is waiting. The jungle air feels heavy, and in the shadows, a dark shape slithers silently between the trees. A herd of elephants splashes joyfully in the water. Among them is a young elephant named Chiku, playful and curious. Chiku, the youngest of the herd, loved to explore, too curious for his own good. While the elders stayed close to the river, Chiku wandered off, following the scent of sweet mangoes. Prrrrrrr. Mangoes. I'll find the biggest one today. He trumpeted happily, his small trunk swinging. But the cheerful mood faded as he entered a darker part of the forest. Broken branches, crushed leaves, and something strange, a massive reptile scale, lay on the ground. Unseen by anyone, deep under the roots of an ancient tree, something began to move. The soil trembled. A gigantic mutant python awakened from its lair. Its yellow eyes glowed like fire, its scales shimmered with a strange greenish light, and its forked tongue hissed with venom. The ground cracked as it slithered out, nearly 40 feet long, muscles rippling under its skin. HSSS's, fresh meat, it hissed, its body sliding silently toward the smell of mangoes. The jungle fell silent. Chiku munched on mangoes near a fallen tree, unaware of the danger. Best mango ever. Maybe I should take one for mama, he said, his small eyes gleaming with joy. Then, crash, the trees shook, and a massive shadow loomed over him. The python struck. Its monstrous coils wrapped around Chiku's legs and body. The young elephant screamed in terror, trumpeting so loudly that the jungle echoed for miles. The herd far away froze in alarm, their ears flapping, trunks raised high. The cries reached the ears of a wildlife rescue team nearby. Ayan, a brave conservationist, was driving through the forest with his teammates, Saima, a biologist, and Karen, the drone operator. That sound, it's an elephant in distress. Ayan shouted. Step on it, Karen. Saima leaned forward, listening carefully. That roar, it's not fear, Ayan. It's pain. Something's attacking it. Then we don't have a second to lose, Ayan said, determination flashing in his eyes. The jeep roared through the muddy trail. Meanwhile, Chiku struggled helplessly as the python's grip tightened. His eyes filled with tears, his breath short and ragged. The massive snake was suffocating him slowly. A drone flew overhead, Saima's hands trembled as she controlled it. Oh my god, it's huge. That's no ordinary python, Karen gasped. Its size, impossible. Look at those glowing patterns. Ayan's jaw clenched. Get the tranquilizer gun ready. We're saving that elephant, no matter what. The jeep screeched to a stop near the clearing. Ayan jumped out, loading his rifle. Saima, stay behind the trees. Karen, keep the drone on its head, I need a clear shot. He aimed carefully and fired. The dart struck, but bounced off the python's thick mutated skin. It's not working, Saima cried. Its scales are too tough. Ayan gritted his teeth. Then we'll distract it. I'll draw its attention, get Chiku free. He banged a metal rod on a tree, shouting, hey! Over here, you overgrown worm. The python turned its monstrous head toward Ayan, hissing violently. Its coils loosened slightly around Chiku. Saima dashed forward, grabbing a machete and cutting away the vines trapping the elephant's legs. Chiku, push. Come on, you can do it. She shouted. The elephant trumpeted weakly, struggling to rise. The python lunged toward Ayan, jaws wide open. He dove to the ground just as it smashed through a tree, snapping it in half. We need more power, Ayan yelled. Karen, the flare gun. Now. Karen fired a bright red flare that exploded near the python's head, lighting up the jungle in a fiery red glow. The beast recoiled, hissing in rage, smoke rising from its scorched scales. The tranquilizer, try again. Saima shouted. Ayan steadied his hands, aimed directly at the python's neck, and fired. This time the dart pierced deep. The creature thrashed wildly, knocking down trees, but its movements began to slow. With every second, the monster weakened. Ayan, Saima, and Karen stood firm, hearts pounding, bodies shaking, but their courage never faltered. Finally, the python's enormous body slumped into the mud, still breathing but unconscious. They rushed to Chiku. The elephant lay on the ground, his sides heaving. Saima knelt beside him. It's okay, little one. You're safe now, she whispered, stroking his trunk gently. Ayan smiled with relief. We did it. He's alive. Karen poured water over the elephant's head. He's breathing normally again. Look, he's trying to stand. With a trembling effort, Chiku rose to his feet. In the distance, the herd appeared, trumpeting as they ran toward him. The mother elephant reached her child, wrapping her trunk around him lovingly. The jungle filled with a chorus of joy and relief. Birds began to sing again. Life had returned to the green valley. Days later, sunlight shone through the canopy as Ayan and Saima stood near the river, watching the elephants bathe peacefully. The mutant python had been captured and taken to a secure research facility. Scientists discovered that toxic chemicals dumped into the forest streams had caused its mutation. Ayan spoke to the local villagers gathered nearby. If we harm nature, nature will strike back. But if we protect it, it protects us. Saima added softly, even that python was once a normal creature. It only became a monster because of human greed. We must learn from this. Chiku and his herd played in the river once more, the water sparkling under the sun. He had scars on his legs, but he also had courage. He had seen humans who fought for him, who risked their lives to save his. Chiku lifted his trunk toward Ayan and Saima, as if saying thank you. Ayan smiled. Goodbye, little friend. Stay safe, he said, waving gently. The elephants slowly disappeared into the golden sunrise. The narrator's voice returned softly. In a world filled with danger, heroes aren't the ones with weapons. They're the ones with hearts brave enough to protect those who cannot protect themselves.